From 1,300 failed control arms to 3,600 suspension overhauls, I've seen firsthand what happens when drivers ignore the small stuff. But don't worry, because we've put the so-called mechanic secrets to the test. In this video, I'll reveal 10 suspension-saving tips that can help your car last forever. Some only require a $14 product. Others just take a flashlight and 5 minutes of your time. Whatever you do, don't skip around, because if you miss the cold weather mistake even experienced drivers make, you could end up regretting it. Secret number 10. Stop driving like a maniac unless you've got a $3,000 emergency fund for car repairs. Rough driving is a terrible idea, especially on bumpy roads. It kills your coil springs fast. One study found coil springs failed after just 1,248 rough road cycles, but lasted 19,060 cycles on flat roads. That's the difference between needing a replacement in under 2 years or having them last over 2 decades. The lower control arm also suffers. On rough roads, it can fail after 3,580 cycles. On smooth roads, it can survive 11.9 million cycles, essentially forever. Replacing it costs about $550 per arm. Drive smart or expect a $3,600 suspension repair bill every few years. Secret number 9. Clean out your trunk. Spare tires are vanishing. Only 40% of US cars and just 3% of UK cars now include one. Car makers say it's about saving fuel by reducing weight, but it's also about your suspension. Extra weight compresses your shocks and springs, reducing suspension travel and increasing wear. That leads to blown bushings, worn shocks, and even poor acceleration and tire wear. Only carry what's essential: emergency kit, jumper cables, maybe a few extras. Everything else, leave it at home. Secret number 8. Don't let rubber seals crack. Your suspension is designed to last 50,000 to 100,000 miles, but rubber components like bushings and seals are the first to wear out. Aging, weather, and wear eventually cause them to crack. While you can't stop it completely, you can slow it down by using AT205 Reseal. This mechanic's trick isn't in your car's manual. AT205 is a polymer designed to recondition rubber and stop leaks. Normally added to oil, you can also use it on your suspension. Just follow these steps. Remove the tire. Pour into a spray bottle. Spray it on rubber components, the power steering boot, top of the strut, CV axle, torsion bar, and especially the control arm bushings. These parts are expensive to replace. For example, lower control arm bushings can cost upwards of $1,300 to fix, more if you drive a luxury car. Spraying once or twice a year takes just a couple hours but can save you thousands. But that's just the beginning. Secret number 7. Protect your strut mounts. Strut mounts reduce vibration and noise, but they're often overlooked. They're cheap, about $20, but if damaged, your struts can fail, and those cost $800 to $1,300 per axle. To protect them, use AT205 to condition the rubber. Drive carefully over potholes. Avoid over-tightening the top nuts. Stick to the manufacturer's torque specs. Bonus tip: if your car clunks in the cold but quiets down as it warms up, don't panic. Cold weather stiffens rubber bushings temporarily. Secret number 6. Don't delay wheel alignment. 70% of drivers fear being scammed at the mechanic shop, so many skip or delay wheel alignments. In fact, 35% delay it by over a month. Bad idea. Misalignment causes uneven tire wear, strains the ball joints, tie rods, wheel bearings, and even your struts and shocks. Suspension geometry goes out of alignment, leading to early part failure. A $150 alignment could save you thousands of dollars in repairs. Most shops offer free alignment checks during oil changes or tire swaps. Use them. Secret number 5. Retorque suspension bolts. Regularly loose bolts can destroy your suspension. Driving on rough roads accelerates bolt loosening by 38%. If your suspension is rated for 50,000 miles, it might fail at 36,000 due to vibrations alone. Loose bolts can cause frame cracks, ball joint damage, misalignment, suspension separation. Yes, that's as bad as it sounds. Solution: retorque your bolts every 5,000 to 8,000 miles, usually when you rotate your tires. It may cost $100, but it can save your life. Secret number 3, rinse off road salt. Salt causes rust, especially on suspension and brake lines. Even if you don't see corrosion, salt chemically weakens metal over time. If you live in a snowy area or near the coast, rinse your undercarriage once a week, use a pressure washer and water broom at home, or find a drive-through car wash with undercarriage jets. At-home gear is a small investment that can save you $5,000 plus in rust-related repairs. Secret number 2, use quality replacement parts. Nearly 60% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency, so when repairs come up, we often go cheap. But using cheap aftermarket suspension parts is a big mistake. OEM ball joints might cost $200 versus $20 aftermarket, but cheap parts often don't fit right, wear out quickly, damage surrounding components. Also, replace parts on time and in pairs. If your ride feels off, you're hearing new noises, or the car feels unstable, don't wait. Delays can turn a minor fix into a major problem. Secret number 1, check your power steering fluid. Many drivers ignore power steering fluid until steering gets tough. But dirty or low fluid affects more than steering. It ruins your tie rods, bushings, and suspension. Power steering fluid reduces internal friction, maintains pressure, keeps joints lubricated. Check it monthly. If it's low or dirty, change it. Contaminated fluid at 1,400 psi can shred hoses, seals, and bearings. Replace it every 3 years or 50,000 miles, more often on dirt roads. Final bonus: most suspension parts can't be greased anymore. Modern cars don't have grease fittings. Rubber now rides directly on metal. No more fittings, just friction. That's why rubber conditioners like AT205 are more important than ever. They're your last line of defense. You've seen how small habits and products can save your suspension system and thousands of dollars. But what else aren't mechanics telling you? In the next video, I'll uncover 11 hidden car problems that quietly drain $2,700 a year from drivers.